All right, good morning. Today we're going to talk about 23b, and specifically we're going to talk about 23b number 5. This is the second day you've been doing a graph with an inequality, and the way that you need to read this is that you need to read the variable, this h right here. That's where the graph's going. So what we're doing is we're looking for h, which means all of the numbers. But this time, these numbers are on the small side of the inequality sign. This is the small little side. So all of the numbers have to be less than 3. So here's our 0, and here's our 3. And numbers that are less than 3 are like 2, and 1, and 0, and all those negative numbers. And then, of course, all the numbers in between there. And the question is, what number is smaller than 3? Well, we have another little marking here, and the other little marking is something that you need to learn. That little part right down there is half of an equal sign. So what that means is that in our graph we have all of the numbers that are less than 3, but then we can also have 3 itself. That means it can also be equal to 3. So above the 3, we have a real full-on point because 3 could be our answer. So we have all of those numbers. So let's do a check like we did, I believe, yesterday. We're saying now that 3 is part of our answer. So it says 3 is greater than or equal to 3. The 3, let me just highlight this right here. We'll use this color. This part is the same. And then what we're doing is we are checking this number right here. And so we look at it, and yeah, sure enough, 3 is not greater than 3, but 3 is equal to 3. So that's an okay thing. Interesting, huh? So that little equal sign says that 3 could equal 3. Let's check another point just to make sure that we're going in the right direction. So let's check 0. So 3 is greater than or equal to, and now we're going to check 0. And 3 is greater than 0. So yay, we're happy with that. And we don't really care. We don't really care that it's not equal to, because it can't be both things. So each number on our number line, each of these points right here, either has to be less than 3. Wait, let me do that again. Each point either has to be less than 3, or it can be equal to 3. And because it can be equal to 3, we put a solid dot there, because 3 is an okay part of the answer. All right, we're going to work on this more, but hopefully that clarifies that somewhat for you. All right, if there are other questions on the rest of the page, make sure you email